Kwam Yasharala, rise to the nation of Israel, brother Kurashallah. And I just wanted to go into this short video, on dealing with the full moon is the new moon, right? So we know this is a doctrine that, came out about 2 years ago, you know what I mean? And was promoted and is being promoted by IUIC, very heavily. So, many of you see that that they are keeping, their new moons, you know what I'm saying, on the full moon, right? So and they use the scriptures to back up what they claim to be their, how can I put it, they use the scriptures to, justify them keeping the new moon, you know what I'm saying, which is on the full moon. The full moon is basically when the moon is completely illuminated with light, okay? So they don't believe that the new moon, which is supposed to be the dark moon, is actually the first day of the month, but they believe that the full moon, which is technically the 15th day of the month, is actually the first day of the month for them. All right. So they're saying that our ancestors kept this and so on and so forth. Right. So, of course, I wanted to bring this out in the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 15 real quick. So it says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. So a simple man will sit there and believe every single word that, a man tells them. You see what I'm saying? So then not only that, but, scriptures, scriptures that are being bent or twisted, into basically different understandings to throw you off. If you're not learned or studied in the scriptures, you can, basically be thrown completely off and be carried about, with, a strange doctrine. All right. But it says a prudent man looketh well to his going. A prudent man gonna make sure he studies. Prudent meaning you're cautious. All right. You're cautious. Okay. You always going to look into things, man, before you do anything. Many of those brothers and sisters probably sat there and accepted it like it was just, okay. All right. We trust you, elder. You know what I mean? But, you can't think that way. All right. You have to make sure everything that is being presented to you, you basically, you have to examine it. You have to look over it. You got to make sure you do your proper research. Did our fathers follow this information? Right. Because when you look at the video that they put out, a couple years back, they basically were indoctrinating the people. Their own congregants, right? They were saying that, well, if you don't believe this, you don't have to be here. You know what I mean? And I know many brothers and sisters did leave. All right. Those that were prudent, okay, and looketh well to their goings, they got up out of there. All right. And then I wanted to read verse 18, and it says, the simple inherit folly. So when you simple, you know what I mean? You're being stupid, right? You're going to inherit folly. But the prudent are crowned with knowledge. You see that? So the man who sits there and is cautious, right, who's well aware and understands scripture, he's going to be crowned with the knowledge, all right, and the information, righteous information of the scriptures, right? They're not going to be fooled by the disguise and manipulation of scripture. You see what I'm saying? That Satan likes to basically throw out there. All right. So, when men are filled up with pride, men are basically impossible to actually correct. Okay. But let's look at some scriptures, man. I'm not going to be too long with these videos. You could definitely, we could definitely do